The emptiness you sometimes feel is not a sign that something is missing, but a sign that something inside you is trying to wake you up. We spend years of building careers, homes, reputations, and identities. We chase approval, security, and success. Yet, in the quiet moments, late at night, when the noise of the world fades, many people hear the same unsettling whisper. Is this all there is? Perhaps the greatest misunderstanding of modern life is this. We believe we are human beings trying to have a spiritual experience when maybe we are spiritual things trying to remember who we truly are. And perhaps the journey of life is not about becoming someone else, but about returning deepest, wisest part of yourself that was there all along. I am K.R. Goswami, psychologist and best-selling author. Let me tell you something about spirituality. Imagine an ancient sculpture hidden beneath a rough block of stone. To everyone else, it looks ordinary, heavy, lifeless. But the sculptor sees something different. He doesn't create the masterpiece, he simply removes everything that doesn't belong. Maybe spirituality works the same way. Maybe your soul was never broken. Maybe it was simply buried underneath fear, ego, expectations, old wounds, and endless pressure to become what the world wanted you to be. From childhood, we are taught how to fit in. We learn which emotions are acceptable, which dreams are practical, and which part of ourselves should remain hidden. We become experts at wearing masks, the successful mask, the strong mask, the happy mask. But a strange thing happens. The more perfect the mask becomes, the more disconnected we feel from ourselves. And the disconnection creates a silent hunger, not for more possessions, not more followers, not even more achievements. It is hunger for meaning. Look around. Never before have people been so connected through technology, and yet so many feel profoundly alone. We carry entire worlds in our pockets, but struggles to sit quietly with our own thoughts for even a few minutes. Why? Because silence is dangerous to the ego. In silence, the distractions disappear, the titles disappear, the comparison disappear, and eventually you become face to face with the person you have been avoiding, the one beneath the labels. Spiritual journey begins at exactly that moment. Not in temple, not on mountain tops, not through miracle. It begins when you are willing to stop running. The truth is, the divine force that sages and mystics have spoken about for thousands of years may not be somewhere far away. It may be the quiet intelligence that keeps your heart beating while you sleep, the mysterious awareness behind every thought, the invisible thread connecting every living thing. The ocean does not struggle to become water. A tree does not question whether it belongs to the forest. Yet human beings spend entire lives forgetting that they are already part of something infinitely larger than themselves. And perhaps that is why kindness feels so powerful, why forgiveness feels so liberating, why compassion heals not only the one who receives it, but also one who gives it. Because in those moments, we stop acting from frightened ego and begin acting from the soul. But there is a difficult part. Awakening your soul is not always peaceful. Sometimes it feels like losing everything you thought you were. It may mean questioning beliefs you inherited, walking away from relationship built on pretending, admitting that the life you have carefully constructed no longer reflects the truth inside you. The ego calls this failure. The soul calls it freedom. There comes a moment in many lives, a heartbreak, a loss, an illness, a betrayal, when the world we built begins to crack. We curse those moments, we call them disasters. But what if those cracks are not there to destroy us? What if they are there to let the light in? Some of the wisest people you will ever meet are not those who have avoided suffering. They are the ones who have walked through darkness and discovered that the divine was walking beside them all along. The soul does not grow stronger by winning every battle. It grows stronger each time it chooses love over resentment, truth over comfort, presence over distraction, and faith over fear. And perhaps spiritual growth is less about escaping the world and more about transforming the way you live within it, to transfer a message with patience instead of anger, to listen instead of proving you are right, to sit under the evening sky and remember that your existence itself is a miracle. Because the world changes every time one human being chooses awareness over unconsciousness. And maybe the person you have been waiting for you to save your life is the deeper version of yourself you have never fully met. One day, all the roles you play will fade away. Your job titles, your achievements, your possessions, even the stories people tell about you, they will all become echoes. But one question may remain. Did you truly know yourself? Did you allow your soul to speak louder than your fear? Did you remember that you were connected to something eternal? Did you become a source of peace in the world addicted to noise? Building the best spiritual version of yourself is not about becoming perfect, it is about becoming whole. It is the quiet courage to remove what is false and embrace what is real. To discover that the divine was never absent. It was waiting patiently behind every distraction, every heartbreak, and every silent moment of your life. So, tonight, before you fall asleep, ask yourself the simple question: if I stop trying to become who the world expects me to be, who would I discover underneath? The answer to that question may not just transform your life, it may transform the world around you. Remember, my friends, the soul is not something you create, it is something you uncover beneath everything you are not. The ego survives through noise, the spirit awakens through silence. And lastly, sometimes the cracks in your life are not signs of breaking, they are openings through which the light finally enters. All the best and have a great day.